Is Theta worth the hype? Theta price volatile ahead of the Mainnet launch. Hey, everybody, welcome back to Win with Ryan, where we covered the crypto markets, the crypto headlines, and we surf the world. So today, what we're going to do is we have some great news for multiple different things for the channel, for Theta, and so on. So I did want to let you guys know, I do live here in Southern California, Laguna Beach. Went to the beach yesterday and it was an incredible day. It's crazy. Today's fire as well. But we actually went in the water, had a really good time. Didn't take the surfboards yet, but the surfboards are coming out. The water's warm enough now to get in, and we're going to start surfing again. So you'll see some surfing videos coming to the channel as well. But we're talking about surfing the markets today, and we're talking specifically about Theta. Right. And is Theta worth all of the hype? And as you guys know, if you've been watching my channel, you can go to the Theta playlist. I love Theta. I love everything about it. I'm a edge node worker, and I'm also going to be staking T Fuel. I've got lots of T Fuel, and I've also got lots of Theta token right now. It's my number one favorite platform. It is not my number one investment right now because I've got some money tied up in some other projects that are doing really well. And this one did really well. The price has retraced a little bit, right? Because of the news that came out, if you guys remember, Theta was just going boom, 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 almost, up to $16 nearly. And then it just started tumbling down. And the reason why is because their Theta Mainnet 3.0 launch was delayed by 2 months. But we have some news on that. So stay tuned for the video. In this video, what we're going to do, we are going to cover the Theta news. We're then going to cover the Theta charts and see what it looks like in the charts. And then we're also going to cover the Theta score from CoinMarkets Pro from Cointelegraph. So stick with me to the end. And if you haven't subscribed, click that subscribe button. Here we go. All right. So in this article by Shiraz Jagati from Cointelegraph, is Theta worth the hype? Theta price volatile ahead of the Mainnet launch. Following the delay of Theta's Mainnet 3.0 launch, the token dipped by 25%, but what drives the lively price action of Theta? There's no denying the fact that Theta is one of the most discussed cryptocurrency projects on the market in 2021. And by the way, for the channel, this is the coin that gets the most comments, the most traction and everything as well. So love you guys out there for the Theta fans and the support for Theta. It's definitely a great project. So keep commenting down below. Also, anything in this video, if you have any questions or comments, please mention the comments down below. I've learned a lot just from the people in my community commenting down below. So I'm really grateful for all of you. But this is definitely a big deal. Tons and tons of people talking about it. So much so that Theta token has already made its way into the top 10 list of cryptocurrencies by overall market cap in what feels like almost no time at all. In its most basic sense, Theta can be thought of as a decentralized video streaming platform that has been built using a blockchain framework. The platform seeks to mitigate many of the problems being faced by traditional video streaming sector, allowing for the relay of high quality video content at relatively low costs. On a more technical front, it bears mentioning that Theta's video streaming mechanism largely hinges on a distributed network of users who voluntarily contribute their spare computing resources to make sure that the platform works smoothly. For their efforts, they are rewarded in T-Fuel, Theta Fuel tokens. Network users can also earn Theta tokens as a reward for sharing their content online via the platform's native content transcription and distribution decentralized application called Edgecast. As a result, Theta has put forth the technological proposition of a user-driven holistic media ecosystem that focuses on providing everyone with uninterrupted entertainment services, all while eliminating the need for a centralized authority. But is that proposition really driving enough interest to merit the top 10 spot by market capitalization? So what's really cool about Theta is you can stream or upload information to it, just like with all of the other video platforms, Facebook, Instagram, obviously YouTube, where you're watching this now. You can upload videos, digital videos to the platform Theta, or you can live stream. And it's actually become the most popular for live streaming the gaming, right? So if you're a gamer and you like to stream on YouTube or other platforms, a lot of people are also adding in Theta streaming because they pay you for streaming directly. You don't have to wait for monetization or anything like that. So that is what Theta is. You can watch it, you can become a streamer, and then Theta actually pays you back in T-Fuel rewards. A closer look at Theta's performance. Theta's rise since the start of the year has been nothing short of spectacular, as is best highlighted by the fact that the currency's value has surged from $1.82 to just over $14 during that time span. It's also bears pointing out that the global video streaming industry is projected to expand at a compound annual growth rate of 20% within the next 6 years. The Theta team seems to be betting on exactly this and has devised multiple avenues through which to deliver tangible end user value within the fledgling space. And here in this chart, you can see Theta tokens price. We're going to cover the live charts here in just a few minutes, so stick with me till the end. But as you know, it started, basically at $1.50, ran its way. I mean, it was actually way below that before the beginning of the year. I have a couple of friends that were in it at 10 cents, some were at 55 cents, and have done extremely well with Theta. As you can see, though, it ran up to nearly $15, basically 14 bucks, 14.80, I believe it was. And then it ran up again to 14.70. But it's been tapping that area. It has kind of started creating this support line here. The price did drop when the 3.0 delay was announced, but that's okay. You don't want to run it up too fast. You want it to be a real price increase. And, right here, this was just price discovery mode, really. I mean, we didn't know what the price was supposed to be yet. And this is where it settled. We'll see if this is going to be a bullish flag pattern where, you got your flagpole and this is the flag and then it takes off up. So we'll see shortly. Providing his thoughts on why Theta has been on a tear recently, Caden Stadelman, Chief Technical Officer of Komodo, an end-to-end blockchain infrastructure solution, opined that Theta's token model uses blockchain technology to reward content creators, all while removing intermediaries from the question. He added, "The market potential for Theta, as well as similar projects, is enormous. Today's most popular video platforms are centralized, and they can arbitrarily decide to take you down or ban the creator for monetizing their content altogether." So as you guys know, Facebook bans people, removes them from the system. YouTube bans people, suspends them from streaming, all that type of stuff, takes away their monetization. And this will be a decentralized platform. So no one's going to be basically the boss trying to tell you what you can and cannot say on the platform. Additionally, all things considered, Stadelman believes that it was only a matter of time before a decentralized content platform like Theta would emerge from within the crypto ecosystem. In his view, the surge we are witnessing right now is largely driven by the fact that the project's native token is starting to be adopted by an increasing number of users across the globe. Expounding her views on the matter, Mary Tadebout, Chief Marketing Officer of cryptocurrency exchange Gate.io, told Cointelegraph that the idea of a decentralized video streaming platform is highly intriguing to her, especially since the Theta team has been able to rope in the co-founders of the top two video streaming platforms, a la YouTube and Twitch, to its advisory panel. So if you didn't know, Theta has two advisors coming in from YouTube and from Twitch, which you guys have probably heard of. YouTube and Twitch, obviously. They are also advising Theta on what to do and how to do it properly when it comes to scaling. Similarly, on the project of how Theta has been able to break into crypto's top 10 rankings, Theta believes that the large part of what is fueling the cryptocurrency's growth is its increasing popularity in South Korea, with Bithumb recording a volume of nearly $10 million in relation to the Theta KRW pair, making it the fifth most used pair in the Theta market, she added. Now, is Theta actually worth all the hype? I'm not sure because it's too early to tell. I want to see how well their mainnet does. However, they have a solid advisory team and are solving an important problem. So that's definitely working in their favor. Not everybody is sold on the project. Though Theta continues to grow from strength to strength, with each passing day, there is a number of people who are not big advocates of the project. For example, Scott Cunningham, host of the Crypto and Things podcast, pointed out that Cointelegraph and Theta's recent ascent pointed out Two, Cointelegraph that Theta's recent ascent has largely related to the ongoing non-fungible token boom, adding, Theta TV is designed to take people's money since you cannot withdraw funds. The people benefiting from Theta are mostly people who run nodes and people participating in their NFT hype. Theta.tv basically siphons away users' T-Fuel and is very bad for the network's reputation. I previously pointed out last year that 94% of the people who own T-Fuel were from the original airdrop to Theta users from March of 2019. He further added, even though at first glance the project's proposition, at least on paper, looks impressive, i.e. the more internet bandwidth one provides while consuming Theta's digital content, the more tokens an individual can earn. Once people get to know the nitty-gritty of what's actually going on, they will begin to realize that they can only spend their earned tokens within the platform, that too only on highly specific items. If that wasn't enough, he pointed out that all deposits on the platform are totally non-refundable. So in essence, Cunningham believes that Theta is essentially using everyone's internet for free while giving the community back just a tiny fraction of what they're actually taking. That too, as per their own rules. Theta Mainnet launch pushed back to June. Amid rising expectation, Theta Labs released a statement on March 24th notifying everyone that the project's mainnet launch has been delayed until June. Since the Theta developer team is still working toward incorporating some building blocks for an NFT marketplace into the Theta Mainnet 3.0. As soon as news of the delay went public, the value of Theta plummeted rapidly, dropping by 25% in less than 24 hours, leading into March 25th. However, following the dip, the currency seems to be on a path of steady recovery, gaining almost half of its lost value back. When asked about the price slide as well as mainnet delay, Theta refused to provide any commentary to Cointelegraph. The Theta Mainnet 3.0 launch is set to lay foundation for an NFT marketplace and add over 100,000 elite edge nodes to the platform. Furthermore, it will make it more efficient to reward users as well as enable Theta users to stake T-Fuel tokens. In Stadelman's view, devising a scalable network for user rewards is a highly complex task, especially on content platforms where surges in demand can cause potential throughput challenges. He closed by saying, taking the extra 2 months to go through a secure code review before Theta Mainnet 3.0 is important and something more projects in the space should do. In the short term, it might lead to price drops for Theta and T-Fuel, but in the long-term vision and ability to create a secure product are what creates a sustainable evaluation. All right, so here we have the live charts. This is the daily chart. Each candle represents 1 day for Theta. And as you can see, it did run up and it hit the all-time high. It peaked on this chart at $15.80 with the high wick. The body ran back down all the way to the $11.25 mark, basically. Okay. And then the next day it ran up and then it ran down for the next 2 days. And the next 2 days it ran up and then it ran down these last 3 days. And right now it has been tapping this for sure major resistance line of $11.15-ish in that area. And it's kind of consolidating in this area. But also, like we said, though, it is creating a bullish flag if you'll take a look here. Okay, so this would be your flag pole. It goes up here and then it comes out and it creates the flag. And then the pole is here, right? So you have that's colored in, the flag, pole, and then the flag. That is a very bullish pattern on a lot of different outlooks. So with the price running up and then coming in here and creating this little flag, obviously with this being a main resistance or a main support, when it runs back up, we now have a place where if this breaks down below this price right here, then we have a little bit of a situation. Then it may run down to $10, could run all the way down to $8 where the next main support level would be. But for now, the hype is here. There's good news for Theta. Yes, there's a little bit of a delay, but people still believe in it. They believe in the project. If you're using the actual platform, it's a great platform. Now let's go ahead and drop down to the 1 hour chart here. All right, cool. Now we have the 1 hour chart here. And as you can see on the 1 hour chart, it ran up. It did do its major pull down here. And then it ran back up above the all-time high that was created back on March 22nd. So obviously these are different days, different all-time highs. This is the one that reached on the 21st. The next day it went to the 22nd. The 23rd, it was in there as well, but I didn't mark that one. But on the daily candle, the all-time high says it reached up here. We're going to go ahead and bring this down to what the hourly says. And there we go. So that would be March 24th, which was a week ago, where we had our newest all-time high, which was up at $15. Okay. From there, it did have the news that came out and it went down. Then it came back up because people believe in the project. It's keeping on going up. Over the last couple of hours, it has had another drop and also basically tapping our support line. What we're looking for is some good news. We need some positive volume for the price to pump, and then we can continue back up to that $15 range. All right, and here is the Cointelegraph Markets Pro. As you can see, Theta token market cap is down a little bit, $12 billion at the moment. The volume per day is at 17% down, right? So 56 million or 576 million. And then the tweets are significantly lower as well. You can see that the price ran up here. The score has been right on that edge line of 65. So when it turns below 65, it'll turn orange. So as you can see here, 64 was still green, and then it turned to 56. And then the price obviously is coming down. We're getting higher in the news, right? 65 earlier. That's the 1 month chart. Let's look at the weekly chart here. Where we're at right now is 69, and it's been about 69 or 70 for the last day or two. Okay. So we are going to keep an eye on this. They say that as long as the score is above 65, very positive news for the token. And that has everything to do with what's going on. So what happened recently? Latest news came out with Theta being in the top 10 by market cap. It's actually number 8 right now. So number 10 is Link, Litecoin's 9. Theta is number 8 for the market cap. So we're going to definitely keep an eye on Theta. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that like button. I really do appreciate it. Throw some comments down below. Let me know what you think about Theta. Talk to you later.